Hey,
On today's episode of the How-To series, I'm going to show you how to remove the display and remove your dash panel. Now, I've already replaced my dash panel, but I'll show you how to do it again. Today, I'm going to be installing a different type of phone mount, so I'll show you how to do that as well. Come with me and I'll show you the tools that we need at the bench. The tools that you're going to need for this job are pretty straightforward and simple. You're going to need a panel removal tool to get the lower portion of the display off that surrounds the volume control knob. You're going to need a 7mm nut driver or a 7mm bit. I prefer to use an extension with it, and a screw gun or drill of some sort to get that out. That's it. That's all of it. So let's get into the car and I'll show you what we need to do. All right, so as I mentioned in the intro, I am gonna go ahead and remove the display to install a new phone mount that is going to go off to the right of the display screen. But while I'm here, I'm gonna show you what's needed to remove that dash panel as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with a panel removal tool. We'll just slide this underneath this little spot here. Lift that up and out. We'll set that aside so it doesn't get damaged. And then there are two 7mm bolts, one here, one right there. I'm gonna grab my 7mm and get that in there. You got one. And two. I'm going to set those in the center console or the cup holder so I don't lose that. And then once those are out, this literally just slides out from the bottom and you can set it aside. Now I have my shifter down into fourth just so it's out of the way. However, if you have an automatic, you can push the shift lock release and bring it down into drive to get it out of the way. So we're just going to set that there. And then if you were changing out your dash pad, there is another 7mm bolt right here. You loosen that, and then you can start prying this dash panel off. And then your entire dash pad comes off here. I'm not replacing this one, but I'm showing any of you, those who want to know how to do this. At that point, it's just a matter of taking the vent, popping this vent off, and popping it back onto the new dash piece that you're going to install. To put the dash panel back on, just simply start on the far passenger side and snap it in top to bottom. You'll hear it clip in, and give it a couple of hammer punches to make sure it's in there correctly. Make sure there's no restrictions on your vent, and you're done with that. Now the only thing left to do here for the dash pad is just put the single 7mm bolt back in. Does not require a lot of torque. So I have my torque setting on my drill set to low, and you're done with the dash pad removal and installation. Now, I mentioned I'm doing a different phone mount. This is a magnetic mount by Motorsports. It can be used with an iPhone or an Android, that doesn't matter. But in this case, I need to loosen this 7mm bolt here. And then the Motorsports mount is a multi-piece unit. So this is the part that sticks in back to the dash. So we'll screw that back in. Get it started by hand. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to tighten that. Doesn't need to be extremely tight, just need it in there. It is form-fitted and designed to go behind the display. So to put the display back in, we're going to tilt it and slide the 2 guiding locks in towards the top. And then as we're pushing it back down, I'm going to push this tab out a bit. There is a rubber pad on the side here so that it doesn't scratch the display. And then we just need to put those 2 7mm bolts back in. Got the one on the passenger side. And the other on the driver's side. And once I've done that, I can place the cover back on where the volume and power knob go. And these just kind of snap in. And we're all set. So the only thing I have to do here is finish the phone mount. There is a small ball mount that screws onto this. With a provided Allen key that you can tighten on. It's pretty tight. And then a magnetic pad that snaps onto that. And then a collar that kind of tightens that in place once you've got your phone in the position that you want it in. As you can see, there's a lot of movement here. This is not a sponsored video in any way. I just wanted to give this mount a shot. As you can see, my Pro Clip mount is right here. You've seen it in all of my videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a shot, see how I like it. And if I love it, I'll keep it and eventually get rid of that one there. And there you have it. That's everything that you need to remove your display, change your dash pad, or in my case, install a new phone holder from Course Motorsports. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you learned something. Till next time, till the next project. See you then.